Welcome back to Automotive Territory. If in the past pickups were considered farmers' vehicles and were mostly used for tough work, today people often select them as their daily drivers for their utilitarian nature and overall package of features. However, pickup trucks have one major flaw in comparison to other body styles. The market options are rather limited and the price is indeed high, at times far from affordable. With this knowledge in mind, we decided to compile a list of the cheapest new trucks that could be bought in 2018. And to make the episode more inclusive, we added trucks from various markets, so you might want to check out availability at the dealership in your country prior to placing an order. And before we begin, always remember two things. Be subscribed to Automotive Territory and think twice prior to giving a ride to people in the bed of your pickup truck. It is not 100% safe or legal in some situations. Enjoy the ride. Toyota Tacoma. This is a rather common car on highways and off-road these days. Customers seem to really dig the manly-looking body, harsh terrain driving capabilities, and completely disregard somewhat limited tight interior. The starter Tacoma SR uses its 2.7-liter DOHC engine to produce 159 horses and 180 pound-feet of torque with 3,500 pounds towing capacity, which is somewhat weak for a truck, but we have to point out the low MSRP of $25,500. The price is valid for 2x4 access cab, while the 4x4 cab will cost you additional $3,000. For the 2018 model year, you can expect unprecedented safety and convenience features from Toyota Tacoma, even in the lowest trim. TSSP includes pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, dynamic high beams, and dynamic radar cruise control. Chevrolet Colorado. It could be easily called the Swiss knife of pickup trucks, since any type of task seems to fit Colorado's profile and skills. The smallest, hence the cheapest cab box configuration you can get on the Chevrolet is an extended cab and a long box, but crew cab is also available with an addition of $6,000 to the $21,200 MSRP. The available engine lineup includes two gasoline engine, the base 2.5-liter four-cylinder and a quick 3.6 V6, plus there is an additional 2.8-liter Duramax turbo diesel up for grabs. The lowest towing capacity is 3,500 pounds, but the properly equipped diesel can tow the class-leading 7,700 pounds. The 2018 model year of Chevrolet Colorado cosmetically remains unchanged, except for the special 100th anniversary edition. The Colorado is closely related to the GMC Canyon, so do not stress out when choosing between the two. They're almost identical. Nissan Frontier, aka Navara. The Frontier, or as it is also called in some countries, the Navara, is a mid-sized durable workhorse of a truck that has a long history behind it with quite competitive sales volumes compared to the leaders of the market. The US version of the car is rather ancient and has not received an update for a dozen of years, but the rest of the world already gets to operate a revised NP300 model. The outdated package is probably the reason for the low price. In fact, the lowest on today's market, starting from $18,990 in the US. The new European version, though, starts from almost $26,000 excluding taxes, so it barely makes it to the affordable category. Two powertrain offerings include a 2.5-liter four-cylinder with 152 horses output with an optional 4.2 V6. In 2018, the starter Frontier gets air conditioning, cruise control, a 5-inch non-touch screen display with Bluetooth connectivity, and a backup camera as a standard. Chevrolet Silverado 1500. Losing only to Ford F-150, Chevrolet Silverado 1500 managed to hold the position of the second best-selling pickup truck in the US in 2017. And even though it lacks turbocharged powertrain options, it still remains an advanced multitasking machine that sells like hotcakes. Silverado's options come in various body sizes, from a standard 2-door to a large 4-door crew. Its strength comes from 3 engine options. The humblest one is a 4.3-liter EcoTec 3 V6, and the mighty one is the 6.2-liter EcoTec V8 that cages 420 horses, capable of pulling along 12,500 pounds. It is worth mentioning that all these engines have active fuel management labels, meaning that cylinders are tuned for maximum fuel efficiency. but Silverado still cannot improve on the almost class standard 15 and 21 mpg. Ram 1500. The major reason why Ram 1500 is expected to remain among the best-selling trucks of 2018 is its versatility. If all the engine, bed lengths, and cabin options were taken into account, the total of 40 configurations would probably be available to choose from. The MSRP starts at $27,095, which is a pleasant figure for the market where sales usually start at $30,000. The most affordable rear-wheel drive Ram, dubbed Tradesman, gets armed with a 3.6 Pentastar V6 firing out 305 horsepower and 269 pound-feet, while the most sophisticated Crew Cab Limited trim cockily carries a 5.7-liter Hemi V8 with 395 horses, all-wheel drive, and not-so-affordable $56,890 price tag. GMC Canyon. Small-sized or smart-sized is the question in mind when talking about GMC Canyon. Advertised by the manufacturer as small pickup truck, the 2018 model is both outdoorsy and easy to maneuver and park when driven in the city. At the same time, the vehicle has excellent pricing, starting from $21,100 for a two-door model with a 2.5-liter inline-4 diesel under the hood and a rear-wheel drive. Even this humble 200 HP engine delivers 191 pound-feet of torque and provides acceptable towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. The lowest trim of 2018 Canyon features a rear-view camera, Bluetooth and USB connectivity, a 6-speaker audio system, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. For those looking for a specific level of comfort, payload, and towing capacity, the car is offered in regular and crew cabs and 5 levels of trims. Mitsubishi L200 Triton. The Triton was built to handle brutal conditions, but at the same time serve its passengers with comfort, lots of legroom, and quiet riding in its insulated cabin. The most basic powertrain available for this midsize pickup is an efficient 2.4-liter turbocharged diesel with 153 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. The single cab modification is the most affordable and starts from $25,500. But if you need 2 extra seats, it will only cost you another $1,500. The car is equipped with a convenient drive mode selector that lets you easily adjust the performance to all sorts of terrain. This is an all-around great pickup truck that unfortunately is not happening for the American market in the nearest future. GMC Sierra 1500. Since in 2018 we're not getting the major design update for Sierra, this year's model gets only slightly tweaked. The pickup comes with multiple powertrain options, but the starter one is an EcoTech 3 4.3-liter V6 that can squeeze out 285 horsepower and 305 pound-feet of torque. This power adds up to 5,900 pounds towing capacity. Two-wheel drive is a standard, but the four-wheel drive is available for extra $4,000. The highlights of the $30,000 MSRP include 6-speed automatic with overdrive and tow haul modes, rear-view camera, air conditioning, and cruise control. There are 5 different cabin box configurations, so Sierra should be able to satisfy the majority of the customers. In 2018, this GMC is getting 2 exterior colors, a larger 7.0-inch IntelliLink touchscreen with smartphone connectivity, and some optional convenience packages like tire pressure monitoring. Ssangyong Musso. The South Korean manufacturer has been gradually expanding its market, offering decent automobiles at affordable price. Their recent Musso pickup is considered to be one of the cheapest in the world, with the only downside being limitation to certain markets. It is a double cab with one single engine option, a 2.2-liter turbo diesel with 178 horses and 295 pound-feet of torque, with selectable 4-wheel drive and low-range mode. Surprisingly, the towing capacity reaches 7,700 pounds, which outperforms some better-known competitors. All in all, Ssangyong Musso is a decent performer, but it has serious gaps in interior finishing that feels somewhat cheap. Fiat Fullback. Frankly speaking, this is a Mitsubishi L200 with a new face and higher price. 2 autos are even manufactured on the neighboring production lines. However, Fiat is all about luxury and sophistication. to the extent that they do not even bother to offer low-end models. The only available cab is a 4x4, and the bed is also non-selectable. The starting price is quite high, £21,095 British pounds, which converts to $28,500 excluding VAT. Fiat Fullback standard engine is a 150 horsepower 2.4-liter diesel, while higher trims offer a 180 HP version of the same machine. This automobile is a bestseller on the African continent. In Europe, it contributes only to the fraction of sold pickups, while on the US market, it is not even being offered. What do you think about the prices? Can they be considered affordable? And is the offered standard package enough to satisfy your requirements for the perfect pickup truck? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free to check out episodes from this screen and subscribe to Automotive Territory for more car stuff. May the torque be with you!